Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel is set to adapt the comic book storyline of the Kree-Skrull War. And now a first-look image of Skrulls in the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been released. After a banner 2018 with 3 major comic book tentpole movies, Marvel Studios will kick off 2019 with the first solo MCU movie starring a female superhero. Brie Larson stars as Carol Danvers in the Captain Marvel movie, which isn't an origin story. Instead, Captain Marvel will adapt the Kree-Skrull War storyline from the comics, though it will likely be a loose interpretation like Civil War and Infinity War. Kree have been part of the MCU for some time, having first been introduced in Guardians of the Galaxy. The team of galactic misfits faced off against Ronan the Accuser, Lee Pace, before eventually defeating the villainous Kree. Then the race of aliens played a major role in the Marvel TV series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. In fact, much of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.s most recent season dealt with the team being trapped in the future and facing off against Kree overlords. Now, however, both Kree and Skrulls will be important to Captain Marvel, and new images from the movie offer a first look at the latter race. Related, first look at Carol Danvers suited up in Captain Marvel. EU released a batch of photos from Captain Marvel, one of which features a group of Skrulls coming out of the ocean on what appears to be an Earth beach. Ben Mendelsohn plays their leader Talos in Captain Marvel, appearing in the image below. Take a look at the first image of Skrulls in the MCU. In terms of the costuming and facial prosthetics design, these Skrulls stick pretty close to the Marvel comics. They wear the same purple uniforms, though the coloring in this photo is somewhat less vibrant than what appears in the comics. But that's to be expected for a live-action movie. Further, the ears and detailed designs of the Skrulls' faces are straight from Marvel comics, though perhaps a little more intricate than even those in the books. Certainly, for a movie adapting a race of pointy-eared, green-skinned aliens to a live-action production, Captain Marvel's Skrulls look good. Of course, how well the villains are actually brought to life in the final film remains to be seen. Mendelsohn has proved himself to be a very talented actor, and Star Wars fans know him for his portrayal of Orson Krennic in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Still, Marvel Studios historically has a problem with underdeveloped villains, like Pace's Ronan and Christopher Eccleston's Dark Elves leader Malekith in Thor: The Dark World. As such, Talos and the Skrulls may be the unfortunate victims of the same issue and be some of the more forgettable villains in the MCU, but that remains to be seen. Fans will have to wait for the first Captain Marvel movie trailer to get a better look at how the Skrulls come to life in the MCU. Source: EU tags. Captain Marvel